Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Thursday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
So the Nets starting five. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Demon. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. And for the Heat, we've got Hero. Norman Powell is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the one. And they'll keep possession. Wiggins outside. A second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of two super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around, and with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, climb that mountain once again.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
A shake. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Hero finds Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Mitchell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Hero's got it. That one drops for him.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now, here's Thomas. He's coming off a 28-point game against Cleveland. And the shot goes in.
Punching it up inside. Thomas finds a variety of ways to score.
Count it. Good.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
On the wing, Porter. Nets passing it around. Thomas, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And it's in there. Powell's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Demon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Wiggins finds Powell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Stan, this game tips off a little regular season series between these two teams. In your mind, as a former coach, does that alter the game plan at all?
Well, the coaches will be watching their opponents very closely, Kevin. You're trying to get as much intel as possible so your team can be even sharper in the next game.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the dunk by Powell.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Demon. Still scoreless. Outside, Porter. Shoots over Hero. Porter, no luck.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Nets trail by 8. Here's Demon. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Now, here's Adebayo. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Hero against Thomas. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got his second basket of the night. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Nets trail by 12. Top of the key, Claxton. On the wing, Porter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Clowney. Hasn't made one yet. Porter, no luck.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Khalil Ware's checked in for Davion Mitchell. Nets trail by 14. To stand, multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. They grab their own miss, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Nets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Demon. Hero brings the double team. Here's Demon. He's covered by Hero. Here's Thomas. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Back to Porter. From deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Porter's got 7 points.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from 3-point land.
Hero passes to Wiggins. And no good that time. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. They trail by 11.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Brooklyn's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Demon. Still without a basket. Porter, no luck. Ware passes to Adebayo. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Demon. From the stripe. And the shot falls short this time. Miami leading by 13. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Over to the left wing. Ware with it. Porter's there. Ware, good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Nets trail by 15. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Heat making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Mann's checked in for Brooklyn. Martin comes in for Demon. Outside Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Wiggins, rebound, Brooklyn. On the wing, man. He's defended by Ware.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
2 points, that one goes. 10 points for Andrew Wiggins. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively. And it's a great finish! Oh, my. Not just a scorer, Cam can dish it a little as well.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. Kessler, no good. Nets trail by 15. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ware with it. Porter's there. Kessler with it. Still yet to score. Out to Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Over Thomas. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Down low. Stolen by Kessler. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Claxton with the steal. Nets trail by 15. Poked away. Stolen by Kessler. There's Hero with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 7 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
He gets that one. And the Heat lead by 20.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Porter. The 3. And Ware pulls it down. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Kessler. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Claxton. Here's Thomas. Tips it. Powell pulls it in. Miami leading by 20. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Ware. And here's Wiggins. Defended by Man. Claxton against Kessler. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Wiggins missing. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. 19-point game. Thomas with another miss.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Kessler, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. 1 second left. No good. Norman Powell. He's been the guy making things happen for Miami. He got into... Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of...
Oh, that's just unfair.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Man. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Nets trail by 20. Now, Man. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Man gets the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Gardner, defended by Man. Bridges shot, good. And the Heat lead by 20.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Gardner driving inside. And there's another one for the Heat.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Wolf. And here's Sharp. Here's Wolf. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wolf got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Adebayo, rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches, Stan, the Heat have valued continuity.
They absolutely have. Eric Spoelstra is one of the longest tenured coaches in NBA history. Only Greg Popovich and Jerry Sloan coached their teams longer, and Spoelstra has had great success, leading the Heat to 6 finals while winning 2 of them.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Davion Mitchell's checked in for the Heat. Then for the Nets, Clowney's checked in, and Porter subbed in for Zaire Williams. Here's Bridges. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Porter. Bridges with the steal. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Ware kicks to Bridges. Mitchell dishes to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Bridges. Adebayo's got 6.
Yeah, how about Adebayo? Just discarding the defender and finishing strong.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And that one drops. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Demon. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires from 14, and another basket for Miami.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
Here's Mann. Here's Clowney. Drops in the tray. Clowney's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Lets it go from deep. Demon, that's good. Demon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mitchell outside. The kick out to Adebayo. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 on the shot clock. Good. Adebayo's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. Number 1, the Heat.
Ball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Pass to Clowney. Now, Mann. He's covered by Hero. Here's Mann. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Demon. the layup is good. Demons got 5.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mitchell kicks to Ware over Claxton. Ware, no good. Nets trail by 21. To the paint, Powell with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Powell. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a good pass by a veteran who's seen it all, Norman Powell. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Stan Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
Nets trail by 20. They double him with Mitchell. Here's Demon. 5 points in the game. Thomas, no good.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Miles Bridges.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Well, showing off the athleticism. At 6'10", Porter Jr. is a major problem inside.
To the inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Powell. And the rejection by Claxton. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Look at the Heat. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Brooklyn. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. Hero finds Powell. And it's good for 2. Powell's got 12.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Outside, Porter buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Powell down low. Porter's there. Mitchell kicks to Powell. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Norman Powell. Averaging 25 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. To the wing on the left. Kessler passes to Powell. 4 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
Well, that's what Powell's out there to do. Pressure the defense and force mistakes.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Walker Kessler. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Khalil Ware.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Powell, that's good.
Well, it doesn't take much for Powell to catch fire. And when this happens, there's little you can do to stop it.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Clowney, covered by Wiggins, and Clowney can't get it to go. Here's Hero. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half, but now he's figuring out.
Oh. And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Nets trail by 19. Outside Thomas. Claxton a screen on Hero. Thomas, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
And a moment to see numbers for Adebayo. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Nets trail by 21. Porter with it. Now defended by Powell. That one good for 2. Porter's got 11 points in the quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And the dunk by Powell.
I love seeing Powell in attack mode. Seeing a lane open up and slashing his way inside with ease.
They double him with Mitchell and finished off by Porter.
Look, that's just smart recognition. They blitzed him and he found the open teammate.
Powell dishes to Mitchell. Back to Powell. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Mitchell finds Powell. Over Porter. The shot by Powell, no good. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not fall. Got it off in time. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. If our leader here can keep this up, the race could be over.
If, that word doesn't mean anything.
Why not?
It's hypothetical. If Ernie was a foot taller, he'd be Porzingis.
That makes no sense, Shaq.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Heat.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So with Williams on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Norman Powell is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the center. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the first points of the second half here for the Heat.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Demon, covered by Mitchell, and Thomas has it in the corner. And there's the drive. Basket counts. Thomas got 10 points.
Well, when you just look at Thomas, you can see he's a strong guard. That helps him absorb the contact.
Shakes him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Hero. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Demon. The offensive rebound. Claxton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Nets trail by 16. Mitchell with the steal. Drives to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
The Heat leading by 18. Hero on the wing. Claxton covering. Hero looking around. 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Demon. The Nets working the ball around now. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. From past the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Up top, Claxton. Pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Count it. Brownie's got 10 points in the game.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Hero. And the rejection by Claxton. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's Demon missing. The Heat leading by 16. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Banked in off the glass. 16 points for him.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Claxton, no good. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And it's Wiggins missing. Nets trail by 18. Inside. The kick out to Porter. From downtown, Norman Powell with the rebound. Powell's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it, it's just a matter of make or miss.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Thomas against Hero. Back to Porter. Pass to Demon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Thomas got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, Thomas has options out there. He has the touch to score in the mid-range areas.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Tyler Hero.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Thomas, no luck.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Shot's good by Hero.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Mitchell with the steal. To the right side. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Well, this is what they love about Hero. He makes things happen out there.
It's his first trip to the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Burnett shooting 43% from the field. Here's Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Thomas. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, let me tell you, nothing stops Cam Thomas from getting his buckets.
Khalil Ware's checked in for Mitchell. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Man's checked in. Here's Hero. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And here is Thomas. He's got 18. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thomas got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Off the inbound. Here's Ware. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ware's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Clowney. Now, here's Thomas, guarded by Powell. Thomas against Powell. Shot clock at 3. And he gets the bucket. Thomas got 22.
Tonight's been another big game for Thomas. He is in this league to score, and he does it well.
Ware passes to Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Well, Powell is such a valuable asset. Great shooter, efficient, has a really high basketball IQ with all of his experience.
The Nets making a switch here. Sharp's checked in, and there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demon. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Adebayo. Bridges comes in for Wiggins. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Powell. And Brooks subbed in for Hero.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Brooks kicks to Watson. Pass to Ware. And it's Brooks in the corner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Doubled by Bridges. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Nets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Martin's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Mann. Off target from three-point range. Mann's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Double team on Thomas. Pass to Martin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They set the pick. Thomas passes to Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Wow, no problem going right at the bigger defender.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Miami. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Sharp. Thomas with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Mann. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. 5 to shoot. Trains the three-pointer. Thomas got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Bridges misses. The Nets shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. Cans it from downtown.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Ware with it, and nothing is falling for him right now. And the call will be against Khalil Ware. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Nets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Davion Mitchell comes in for Brooks. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Porter's checked in for Cameron Thomas. Ware, good. Ware's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Adebayo, and he drops it in from the low post. Adebayo's got 14 points for the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Shutting the floor for the Nets. We've got Sharp. Terrence Mann is out there with Martin. Then it's Porter. And it's Wolf at the power forward.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, turning defense into offense. Porter with a great steal to get things going.
Here's Ware, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to man. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Man passes to Wolf. Now here's Porter. That's tipped. Here's Powell driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass. Powell's got 10 points in just the second half. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Takes a three. Drills it from outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
They double him with Mitchell. Here's Man, guarded by Powell. Man passes to Sharp. Here's Wolf. That three off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 30 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They double him with Mitchell. Pass to Sharp. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Wolf, no good. Timeout called, the Heat. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Man passes to Martin. To the middle. Over in the corner, Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton a screen on Hero. Man can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Got that one up quick. Porter's got 25 points.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
So for the Nets, Lonnie's checked in, and it's Cameron Thomas in for Terrence Mann.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive. He can pass, and he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
For Miami, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Miami no good on that time either. Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing. Heat shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. Powell outside. Mitchell outside. Wiggins right side. From 11 feet away, and it's good, 2 points. Wiggins has got 20 points.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
Pass to Thomas. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Yep, that one goes. Heroes got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Thomas. Down low. Here's Clowney. It's hauled in by Hero. And here are the Heat now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nick Claxton.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Khalil Ware comes in for Wiggins. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Powell. And Brooks subbed in for Mitchell. And the Nets miss again. Timeout called the Heat. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Walker Kessler. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Bridges. And Norman Powell subbed in for Dillon Brooks. Here's Powell. Drops in the layup for 2. Powell's got 14 points here in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The Nets shooting 43% from the field. Now Claxton outside Porter. Claxton sets the screen for Porter. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Money from the wing. Thomas got 33 points.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
And they're able to recover. The shot by Powell, no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. There's the 3. And it's Demon missing. Thomas against Powell. Back to Ware. Deflects the pass. Now Hero. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Powell. Plays it up and banks it in. Powell's got 34 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
There's Thomas with the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Now the Heat with it. They're on an 18-7 run. The shot's good. 22 points for him.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Pass to Demon. No good on the three. And Miami shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And it's Wiggins missing. The net shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Here's Clowney. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're ahead by 42. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. 1:57 left in the game. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The net shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Clowney. Inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Bucket is good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
On the wing, Porter. Claxton finds Porter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's 27 points for Michael Porter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And in a three-game season series, they take the first two, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Norman Powell.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. They get it back. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Claxton. Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Demon. Off target from outside. Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. Good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. See you later.
That'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light in translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers, these ain't hooping. Glossed over, we see it, no fly list, ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school, I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I can never come in under par, I'm overgolfed. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Gotta learn to hold up laws. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't dip your bread. 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Full page, y'all couldn't buy me. Hyenas, this is an elephant graveyard. Got them knock knee, not me. Is you talking about lost sleep? Who don't rap? Got to tell me you lost sheep. These is all. I give them more bars. What needed? You need it in bulk. I'm Costco. Got it jumping. These it's not fleet. Is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos. A bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand can't clock me. I'm talking this hours. No 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, but truthfully don't really deal in the problems. Just Godspeed. What?